Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I'm trying to decide whether I want the translator at the top or at the bottom. I think, here? Maybe here, like this? Okay, let me put on some BGM. Feels like a movie. I have it at the bottom because it feels like a movie. Here we go. Okay, I'm just adjusting stuff real quick. Some water. Make sure not to accidentally play anything. Okay. I think that's good. Okay. I don't know why the music thingy is so loud today. Like, cause actually I don't know how's the balance today. Right now, not today. Right now. I've lowered it quite a bit. Oh goodness. My first speaking today. So my vocal cords are warming up. Oh yeah, seems good. Okay, good. Oh yeah, it is nice. Hey, yeah. My goodness. Okay. I'm gonna lightly tap on this. You know how if you have like a thumbnail that is slightly like little smile, nice and pretty background without any words in the thumbnail, right? It's not a mean thumbnail. There's always at least one person that's like, oh my god, I got a heart attack because I thought this was like because this like looked like it was gonna be like an announcement stream for something that's not so pop. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. First of all, like I'm not graduating anytime soon. Second of all, it's just pretty art. I just want to use pretty art, you know what I mean? And I think I saw this like popping and going around on Twitter a little bit as well. But I do agree with what was being said for it. Since if everybody says it every single time, like what's it called? Every single time someone uses like a pretty nice and pretty art with a blue background, everything, and then they're just like, oh my god, I had a heart attack because I thought this was an announcement stream for something bad, right? Like if everybody does that every single time, like it's like sometimes an artist might be excited that like, oh my god, they use my art for their thumbnail, right? And if everybody under that stream is just like, oh my god, my vocal cords are warming up. It's like, oh my god, it sounds like blah 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 blah. It could like dampen the artist's spirits as well on top of the stream as well. You know what I mean? Like, please don't make assumptions. Plus, like, if it happens, it happens. Like, what can be done, right? Like, I've already said multiple times that I myself am not going to be graduating anytime soon. So, please, even if you think it, just don't say it. Just don't like comment it. Keep it to yourself. Okay? Keep it to yourself. So that like we don't dampen any like vibes. Alright? Sorry, my brain is also just waking up right now. I don't know if I said that in the best way, but anyways, welcome in to the stream today. I just thought the thumbnail was pretty. Right! The thumbnail was so pretty! そう、なんか今日ね、コメントも今日またもらったんですけど、そのツイッターで。だから、ちょっと言おうかなって思って。Hello! Yeah, my brain's still waking up. Morning to you. Technically, I've been awake for like 2.5 hours roughly. But like, I haven't done anything stimulating for my brain. So, yeah. Brain is waking up. My vocal cords are waking up. I went to sleep really late last night because I was procrastinating. But that's not new, you know. Body awake, brain not so much. Exactly. Exactly! Sometimes it feels like my brain only wakes up when I'm about to go to bed. Like I'm tired for the entire day, and then like I'm gonna go to bed, right? And then the second I like close my eyes to go to sleep, my brain is just like, so what is the meaning of life? Anybody else get the same issue? It's like you're so sleepy, your brain is not quite working, it's not letting you think or anything, and then the second you try to go to sleep, it's just like your brain gets all philosophical. Constantly. So I feel like when you realize, when you actually wake up, your body just starting to realize, oh right, we're awake. Constant state of being. Going to bed, I'm awake now. Awake time, oh, I'm half asleep. My brain, I'm asleep. Yeah, always like that, all the time, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Brain and body on different work schedule. I need them to lock in and get on the same path. Like just, I need them to get on the same like rails so that they're at the same time instead. You know what I mean? Or at least just take like a maximum half an hour. Half an hour is already a long time. Half an hour. And then same rail. You know? The meaning of life. The meaning of marrying. I'm life. Right. But yeah, I posted another shorts today. It's my absolutely blinding aura through charisma. Yeah, I did Charisma X by Snowman today. What's the meaning of life as a doll? Sit there and be pretty. Yeah. Sit there and be pretty. What was I doing last night? I finished stream. That's right. I finished stream and then I made sukiyaki at home. And then I ate that. And then I got ice cream because I was really craving matcha ice cream. I also got some dark chocolate. And then I was yapping with some friends online. We were just talking about random stuff. Meaning of life is to eat? Yo? If you think about it, when you eat, you're actually taking life as well. Philosophical again, oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I made at-home sukiyaki because I found like a bar, like, it's like I went to the supermarket the other day and they had like a sukiyaki sauce. There's like a sauce that is, it just literally said, when making, just pour this whole bottle in. And I was like, okay. And so I just threw everything in a pot. I mean, I put heat through everything that I put in the pot first. And then I threw the whole bottle in. I mean, I didn't throw the bottle in. I poured the whole bottle in, sorry. And I was like, yeah, it was alright. It was alright. It's pretty good. I definitely had leftovers. Because I think it said it was for 3 to 4 people. And I ate it by myself, you know. Rio! Thank you. Welcome to the dollhouse. I mean, not dollhouse. Welcome to my garden, Rio. And Dore means. You know, like for a second, I was like trying so hard to remember. I was like, I know this one. But then in my head, all I could think of was the Freadors. And I'm like, no, that's just his, that's like practically, wait, that's his name, right? Yeah. And I was just like, no, that's just his name. Hello, we're just yapping today. Hello, everybody. Hello. That's all I could think of. Like, my brain was just like, yeah, the Freadors. I'm like, no, that's just his name with an S after it. Hello, welcome in. We're doing yapping and we're talking about how, what's it called? When you wake up in the morning and your body's awake but your mind is still not open. You know? Like, I mean, body's awake, mind is asleep. Mind asleep. And I feel like, and I was saying how like my brain is always asleep until the second I'm about to fall asleep again. I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed, and then the second I touch the pillow, my brain is like, so what is the meaning of life? So why did you say that like 2 days ago? So why did you look at why did you stare into the blankness while eating with your friends a couple of weeks ago? Like, what? I'm just like, bro, I'm just trying to sleep. I'm just trying to sleep. Let me sleep so that I can be awake tomorrow. But my brain is just like, no. Relatable A. Okay, one other topic that I had in my topics book. Not really, I don't really have a topics book. I have like a Discord server to myself. Like, it's just me, myself, and I on like 3 different accounts. Yes, I have 3 different accounts because I have one on my phone and one on my, like, what's it called? I have one that's like, what's it called? One that was pre-debut account, one that is after debut account, and one that is used to message my offline friends who are not like online, you know. Yeah, so those are my 3 accounts, and all of them are in this one organizing server. And I have a server that's literally just named Maria Organizing Server. And I have like all these like different text channels that I put everything in. The general channel is just for me to get from point A to point B. So if I have a file on my phone, I can send it in the general file so that I can get it on, the general text channel so I can get it on my PC. Anyways, I have one text channel that is just stream topics. Sometimes I write it more like, what's it called? Sometimes it's a little bit more detailed on what I write. Like, I write my whole entire dreams. Like that time I was in a secret zombie apocalypse and I found a secret prince who was in one of those bubble suits from One Piece and stuff. But anyway, so like, sometimes I do that, and then yesterday, like, I wrote down the cue. I was like, I'm gonna talk about this during my next Zatsudan. And all I wrote was just Fuji-Q. That's all I wrote. But it's because I went to Fuji-Q the other day with my friends for the first time. I've always wanted to go to Fuji-Q because I do like roller coasters. I'm really scared of heights, but I still like roller coasters. And I was like, I really want to go. And so a couple weeks back, I think, I was talking to friends, and one of my friends brought one of their newer friends, and we were like hanging out at like a size actually. We were hanging out at size, and we were like eating and talking about it. And I was like, I really want to go to Fujikyu one day because like I want to see what it was like. And then that like the other friend was just that I met for the first time actually. It was like, oh my god, I love Fujikyu. And so we literally decided a day and just like went. Right, so I went to Fujikyu for the first time the other day. It was very fun, but I got so many bruises, my gosh. I think that I'm pretty sure the ride that gave me the most bruises was the Eijanaika. Eguimo. My shoulders are like fully bruised. I literally got home. I went to take a bath. I looked at my shoulders and it was just completely like red and a bit purple. And I was like, holy cow! Since when did this happen? It was so cold, by the way. It was like, I don't know why it was so cold. There was this one ride where it goes up really high and it's like a swing. Like it's like the swings that like spin around and around, right? And I'm okay now, but like. Roller coasters are dangerous. What's it called? I went on this one ride with one of my friends. We're both afraid of heights. We still like just really like I'm gonna challenge every single ride in this like park today. So I'm gonna do like everything. And so like we went on this like this wasn't the first ride we went on. This was like after like 2 other rides. But when we went on this like swings ride, it went up so high, and then my friend and I, like, we just had, like, we grabbed the pole that you can hold on to when you're on the actual, like, ride. We had, our hands were holding together, and then the pole as well. Wait, hold up, I can't explain this in words. I'm gonna, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I will show you what I mean. Like, quite literally... Like, as we were going up, it was, like, so high up, right? And it was so scary. Alright, let me see if I can grab... Okay, let me borrow this one for a second. Whee! Hi! Whee! There it is. Okay, so... What happened was... So, there's, like... I'm drawing with a mouse. Okay, so there's like the pole, right, in the middle, like where, and this is like legs here, like this. Yeah, like legs there, and then there's like a pole here, and like a pole across this way that's like strapped in, right? And so as we were going up, like my hand was like here, and my friend's hand was here, and we were just holding on to each other's hand while also holding onto the pole at the same time. We did this for like 3 different rides. She was also like really scared of a lot of the rides, so it just worked out because I was scared of heights and she was scared as well. So we would just like hold onto the pole while also holding onto each other's hands at the same time, right? And so like we were holding on to the pole, and it's like it's so cold. It is so cold. Like on the other roller coasters, like because of like adrenaline or something, right? Like after it got to the height and it started spinning around and stuff, I wasn't as scared of the height anymore. But it was just so cold. Cause like I think like near Fuji, like the Fuji mountain is like where Fujikyu is, but it's actually like colder than other places in like what's it called? In Japan. And like recently it just went super cold all of a sudden, right? And so we're like, it's so cold when I'm on this ride, like what the heck? And we were just like trying our best to stay warm as well while like just looking out. And I was like, I'm just not looking down, I'm looking far. And I was like, oh hey look, Thomas Land. And then like we were just like looking out and about instead of looking down. But the thing is, when it's like not spinning, it's much scarier. Okay, so that wasn't even the first ride that we went on, right? So we had one friend that just like really likes Fujikyu. Like what's it called? They really like Fujikyu, and they've been there like multiple times apparently. So they've been on every single ride at this amusement park. And they were like our tour guide essentially. So they were like, okay, so there's like what's it called? There's like different levels of how like intense these rides are, and this is the order that we're gonna ride in, okay? And it's just like we should ride the least intense one first, because I was just like, let's start on something that's more mild so that we can like what's it called? So that we can like kind of get eased into the roller coasters, right? And then so she was like so she was like, what's it called? Oh yeah, the most chill one, like the most like chill ride is the Fujiyama. And so we had another friend as well, and she's like really scared of roller coasters. And she's just like, I'm probably not gonna ride many roller coasters today, but I'm gonna challenge myself to ride one roller coaster. And so like this other friend who was just like, yeah, this is the most chill one. This is like just the most chill roller coaster. No, you won't get scared at all. And then so my friend, like that one friend who's like really scared of roller coasters, just like, you know what, I'll give this one a try. And as she's like buying the tickets, because everybody else got like the day pass, but she was like, I'm just gonna buy like tickets for the rides that I'm gonna ride, because I'm not gonna ride as many rides. And so she was like, what's it called? She went there and she was buying the ticket to go on the ride. And we were all just talking, right? And we look up, and then it just literally says in like big writing on the ride, the most intense roller coaster in the world. And then like we look at each other, like the three of us look at each other, and we're like, don't tell her. Don't tell her. And we're just like trying to hope that she does not read the most intense roller coaster in the world as she's buying the ticket, right? And so she buys the ticket, and we get on the queue. We're waiting to ride the roller coaster, right? What's it called? We're waiting to ride the roller coaster. We're just talking, and I'm like, I'm kind of scared, because this roller coaster looks like it goes pretty up, like pretty high, and it looks like it goes on forever. And we were looking at like the thing, and I was like, oh my god, it goes for 2 kilometers? That's crazy. And so we were like chatting about it, and the 4 of us were just like waiting to go on the actual like roller coaster, right? And we're just like looking at the like me and the friend that I was like always holding the hand of, like on the roller coasters, because we were both like scared of the heights, but we're also like really excited to like try all the roller coasters. We were just looking at it. It's just like, oh my gosh, it goes like 130 kilometers an hour. What the heck? And it's just like, it's at 2 kilometers long. And it's like, what? And it just had all the stuff. And then also at the front, it just said Guinness record of like, I don't know, the most like, either intense, most like longest, or the tallest, or whatever. Like it has a Guinness World Record for being an intense roller coaster, right? And so like we were looking at it and just looking at it and being like, yeah, so like she already bought the ticket, so let's hope she doesn't see it and just goes up with us and like rides it anyways. Maybe she'll like it, who knows? So like it just kept getting worse and worse. But then that friend who really, really likes Fujikyu was just like, no, don't worry. The Guinness World Record was back in 19 like 80 something, like in 1989 or something like that. And then we're just like, okay. But anyway, so it has a Guinness World Record for being intense, but we found out later that literally every single one of these like big roller coasters in this park has a Guinness World Record for being intense. Anyways, so we're waiting for the line, and we're just talking. I was just like, I'm kind of scared. I don't know, I like roller coasters, but always the first time I ride it, I get freaked out. And also, it's always the first drop that is the most scary. But once I get past the first drop, I'm chilling. I was like, I hate the part where it slowly gets up to the highest point. That's my least favorite part of any like roller coaster or ride at all. When the ride is like just slowly making its way up to its highest point so that it can drop you down at like intense speeds. I'm so bad with that. I hate it because I don't like heights. I wanted to just go fast, so I'm like, yeah, instead of like a, when is it gonna drop kind of vibes, you know? I know, when it's slow, it's like more scary. But anyway, so like we were talking, which is like, I'm kind of scared. Also, it's kind of cold here, isn't it? And then like we were talking about it, and then we turn around, and that one friend who's like really, really scared of roller coasters and stuff, we just see her face being like, Like she's just looking up at the sign on the wall that says world's most intense roller coaster, you know, most intense roller coaster. She just has like this shocked face looking at it, and then we're like, oh no, she saw it, and then she looked at us and she was like, she literally, her eyes, wait, hold on, I changed hairstyles by accident. Her eyes were literally like, without the tears, minus the tears. She was like, and then we're like, give it a try. And so anyways, so then we went on the ride. And what's it called? She was just like, okay, I'll be fine. And so like we're sitting there, and every once in a while we just like have a look at her to see if she's alright. We finally get strapped in and everything. We're just looking at her, and she looks like she's fine. She's like chilling. And then the ride starts, and I was like, oh my god, dude, this ride goes up so high. I'm kind of scared of it. Anyways, and I was like, and I looked at, like, I went to look to the other friend who was like the Fujikyu lover, and she's like, yeah, this one's the most chill one, but she was also scared. And we're like, why are you scared? Haven't you been on this ride like multiple times? It's just like, yeah, I mean, I'm scared, but it's still like really, really fun, you know? It's like, it's still really, really fun. It's definitely not the steepest anymore, I think, because they have the other one. But anyways, like, so she's just like, yeah, but I'm scared because that's part of the fun, right? And then we're just like, what? But anyway, so she's just like, yeah, no, this one's the most chill one though. If you can't, like, if you ride this one, like what's it called? This one's the most chill one. You'll be fine. It's a good warm up. And so we go up, and we're like, this is kind of like really tall, and it looks like the drop is like really, really like quick as well. And so we go up, and then the first drop happens, and you just hear, we're like, oh my god! I was freaking out because I was like, this is the chill one. This is the chill one. The drop was crazy, and it's not just one drop. It goes drop, and then goes, and then goes, and it goes back up and then drops again. And I was like, how is this a chill one? And then after we got off the ride, because that ride went on forever as well. We got off the ride, and like the first thing I asked her, I turned to her and I was just like, so that was the chill one, right? That was the chill one? How intense are the other ones if this one's the chill one? And then she's just like, yeah, because like the other ones, like they go upside down, and like there's one that literally spins. And I was like, what? And so then we were like, oh, let's go on the second most chill one then next. And then the second most chill one was the Zokkon, which is like it's like the ride with like the motorbike theme, kind of. You sit down like on the motorbike, and you hold on to like the little like handles, and it goes like fast. And it also goes backwards a little bit as well. Zokkon はちょっと新しい乗り物。Anyway, so then we're like, okay, let's get this one. And then that one like has a little bit has a little part that goes backwards as well. It's apparently one of the newest rides at Fujikyu. Anyways, like, so we went on and we were waiting for it. And the friend who's like really scared of roller coasters, she was like, I rode one, I'm done for the day. And so she's like, she's like coming into the line with us to wait with us. And then we had to like put our bags into like little lockers and everything, and then go through it. And she just left at the exit over there instead. And then so we're waiting for the roller coaster. And then the pole inside the room of the roller coaster, like where it's like explaining stuff, it's just like, please hold the handle properly, and please look forward. Please look forward at all times, and blah 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 blah. It will like speed up really randomly, so please make sure you are ready for that. And they always make you do like the little like hand clapping thing. It's just like, なんだろう。なんだっけ? Did they say something like the 正面ハンドル something else? I just remember Aia Amare was I think it was like なんだっけ、安全バー、正面ハンドルを掴んで、いやなんかでんでんでんでんでんでんでんでんとか言って、なんだろう、正面ハンドル安全バーとか。There was like they make like a little rhyme thingy to make you remember it, but I don't remember it anymore. They just have like a thing that says they say everything. Okay, like janai was atama no ashi atama atama anzenba ashi anzenba ashi ba atama wa shoi daったashi ba atama とか言ったやつ。Yeah, that one was for one of the other rides. But anyway, so we're talking about the motorbike one. Cool. So コールみたいなやつとかやらされた。So I think it was like 正面ハンドル急速とか、正面ハンドル急速とか。I think it was something like that. So they say that, but while they were like playing the video that explains the ride and like saying all like the safety stuff, all we could think of was like this random pole in the middle of the room that has like foam on it. It has like foam on it. It looks so scratched up. And one of my friends was just like, bro, what happened here? Did someone try to like escape? It was like, were they being like dragged in and they're just like clawing at the pole in the middle? It literally looks like a cat scratched it. You know what I mean? So it was kind of crazy. And we're just like, what happened? Is it this intense that people are this scared? Anyway, so we get on the ride and it starts going. And then I was so scared as well. I was just like, she said this is more intense than the last one, right? Like, are we going to be okay? So anyways, we get on the ride and I was like, okay, I'll be fine. Just hold on to the handles and I'll be fine. And then it goes. And I was like, wait, this one is so chill. What the heck? And it goes backwards. I was like, even the backwards part is chill. It doesn't go high. It doesn't have a big drop. It's just fast and it just goes new, 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 new. And then we get to this one part where it changes the lanes and it goes like, there's like music playing and everything. And I was like, this is so much chiller than the last one. And then it goes for the next part. Still chill. So we get off the ride and then immediately go up to this friend of us and we're just like look over to them and we're like, so you said the first one was the most chill one? And then she straight up goes, oh, sorry, I think I remembered it wrong. This one's definitely the most chill one. And we're like, bro. You know, she's just like, I think I remembered it wrong. And so now we start doubting her. We're just like, are you sure? Are you sure your ranking is correct? Like, are you sure? Your most intense one is not just the most chill one instead? So we're like doubting her at this point, right? But we still went on every single ride that she mentioned. Let's get excited じゃなくて、その安全のために安全を確認するようなもの、まあ、likeじゃないかはその回るからこそ足をくっついてなんか乗るっていうやつだから、足バー頭ってなんか足バーはその安全バーをちゃんとついてるかっていう感じで、頭もちゃんとくっついてやってねっていう感じで、足バー頭わしょわしょって言わされた。そんな感じです。At least it was fun. It was fun, but it was like terrifying. She got them mixed up, so we had no idea how intense the next few rides were going to be. Anyways, so her favorite one was the Eijanaika, which we did end up riding twice. And Eijanaika, I remember being so scared of it as well, because it goes up so high. And the sound of like the actual like roller coaster as it's going up as well, like when we were waiting for it, you could just hear it. It's like it just keeps going And then as the ride starts, it goes, and it literally like was so loud, and it freaked me out. But anyway, so then we were waiting for it, and we were going up, right? And I was just like, I'm really scared of the part that goes all the way up to the top. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine once the ride gets going. Like, even when it's spinning, I'll probably be okay. But like, the one slow part when it goes up like really slowly, the huge like slope that like it brings you to the highest point, right? That part was the part that I was most scared of. But anyway, so we're going up and we're waiting, right? And then I see, please take off your shoes. And I was like, why? Why do they want me to take off my shoes? My shoes are strapped onto my foot properly. And I was like, if anything, my socks are probably going to fall off easier than my shoes. But anyways, they were like, please take off your shoes. And I was like, is it that intense that it will rip my shoes off my foot? Anyway, so I started freaking out even more. And then I put my shoes and my like bag into like the little lockers and everything, and I sit down, and I was like, and I was just like breathing slowly, and my other friends just like, you'll be fine. And then we're like on this ride, right? So we're going up. By the way, we swapped like pairs every now and then. So there was always one person that was by themselves because one of our friends only rode like 2 of the rides. I would think the shoes would protect your foot, but now they were like, please take off your shoes. And I was like, so no protection for my feet? Anyways, yeah, so I was like waiting there, and then it starts going, and it does like a little quick drop right at the beginning as it like just leaves the, what's it called? Just leaves the station where you get on. It's like, and I was like, holy cow. It already started, and I was like, no, then now it's going up slowly. So I had my eyes open until I was like, oh, this is getting too high. So I closed my eyes, and I was just like, I'm scared, I'm so scared. And I kept like, what's it called, saying it. But then it started going, and it was actually really fun. I was like, wow, this is so fun. Like it's like not as intense as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, this is chill and everything, but it's just like the part where it's slowly bringing you up to the top part. I'm gonna say this like 5 million times at least today, because that's my least favorite part. So it's going up slowly, and I'm just like, oh my god. But anyway, so like the first time we just did it, like as it started like spinning and everything, I was like, wow, this is fun, and everything, right? At the end of the day, we rode that roller coaster for a second time. And instead of going on the same side of the roller coaster, we went on the other side. And I did not know that the other side of this roller coaster was going to be even more intense. Like the spinning goes like, you get spun like twice as much on the right side of the roller coaster than the left side. I mean, when you go up to like, you get split into 2 lines. If you go to the left line of the roller coaster, you get spun so much more, and it's like so intense. But anyway, so it was nighttime by the time we went on this ride the second time. And then there's this person that was like really, really energetic, and then they came up to us and was just like, sir, is this your first time riding Eizanaika? And then we're just like, no, we rode it once before. And then they were just like, oh, then you're chilling, right? Like, you're here this year, and I was like, no. Literally, bro came up to us and it's just like, is it your first time? We said, no, we rode it once today. And it's just like, okay, then you're gonna be like super chill, and you're gonna be like having so much fun, right? And it's like, you're not gonna be scared at all, right? That kind of stuff. You're down there. And then like my friend and I just look at each other, we're just like, no. It's a friend that was like, we will hold like the bar together. But this one, we were like, we can't hold the bar together. This one, I actually have to hug the bar that's in front of me. So then we're just like, no, we're not chilling. We're like scared as heck, but we're still here anyways. It's no less terrifying the second time. I don't know. But anyway, so we were scared, and it was like dark. And so, as it was going, like it started off, it like flips a little bit at the start, and I just look at it. I'm just like, was it this upside down for this long last time? And I literally, like, it already started spinning a bit, and I was like, this is terrifying, what the heck? Anyways, so then it starts to ascend. It starts going up really slowly, and I had my eyes closed because I was like, this is my least favorite part. I'm just not gonna look at it. And then my friend on the right just goes, my god, can you see that really bright star in the sky? And I had my eyes closed. I was just like, bright star? Where? And I was like, I don't see it. I don't see it. All I see are clouds. Where was that? I got quiet. And I tried to keep my eyes closed while also trying to see what she said. And she's like, yeah, there's like a super bright star just like over there on the left. And I was like, I can't see it. I can't see it. And I was freaking out. And then it gets to the very top, right? And then it's just like, oh my god, it's so high up. We're practically in the clouds. And I was like, I know. And then it starts. It just drops. And we both scream. We scream. We're just like, it spins us around so many times. It just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. And I freaked out. I was just like, was it spinning this much last time? Is it broken? It wasn't broken, but I was like, this did not spin this many times the last time we went onto this ride. It's actually crazy. And so it kept spinning and spinning. And then like at one point, like I think I accidentally put my foot out to the side too much or anything. But like it didn't like hit anything. But like there's this like plastic part that's on the side that doesn't spin with the seat. So because I hit my foot on that, I came out with a bruise on my foot. My foot didn't break or anything. It was just a bruise. But it was towards the end. My foot just hits like the plastic part that was connected to the ride. It's not the roller coaster. And I think I was freaking out too much that I accidentally went like poof, and I kicked the side like plastic part. But anyway, so that was one of the bruises. I did not realize that this ride gave me bruises on both my shoulders as well. But anyway, so I freaked out. We got off the ride and both my friend and I was just like, was it just me? Or was that like 10 times more intense than the last time we rode it? Like, I don't know if like the last time we rode it, we were so scared that it like made it so that we didn't realize how intense it was because we were so scared. And I was like, I don't even know if that's the right mindset to think about these rides and everything. And like it was so much more intense. It was so freaky. But anyway, so after we got off that, we're like, I think that's enough. We don't need to go on any more rides after this. But that was like after we went on all the big rides. So there was this other one that looked really intense, and I was like, I'm not really looking forward to that one, but I'm still gonna ride it. I'm still gonna try the ride out, but I'm not looking forward to it because the ascent up is literally not even, doesn't have a diagonal at all. It's just vertically up. Literally, you get put on your back in this seated roller coaster. You get put on your back as it's ascending up this pole, essentially, vertically, and it just goes upwards. I kid you not, it just goes directly upwards, right? And then it goes to the top, and the freakiest part is literally 90 degrees. Yes, 90 degrees. It's like straight up, and it gets to the top, and this one is like famous for having the 121 degree drop. So you literally go a little bit upside down as it goes down, right? 121 degree drop, and it also has a Guinness World Record for that as well. Crazy. Anyways, so like I was like, I'm not looking forward to that, and I was just watching it as we were coming into the whole show and everything. I mean, not the show, the whole like park. And I was watching it as it's going up, and I was like, that looks so freaky. I was like, the rest of the ride looks chill. Like the rest of the ride is fine. Like I don't care if it goes like fast or anything. Just that one part as it's going up, going up like vertically, terrifying. It was already scaring me, like just looking at it. And then I looked, and as it's like starting to get ready to go get the 121 degree drop, it stops for a second. And I was like, why would it stop there? It should just go up and just goes boom, and then that's it. But no, it stops. It's freaky as heck. Oh my god, jump scare. Okay, let me show you. Okay, bringing out the Clip Studio once again. Okay, so it's like okay, hold up. It's literally like this, right? The going up, and the coaster goes down this way, and then down this way, and then this way. So that's the path. this is the path of the roller coaster, okay? This is literally the path. And so our cart, let me put it on another one here. Our cart is like this, and we're sitting on it like this, right? Yeah, and so this thing, it goes up slowly over here. It goes. Yeah, and it's going up, and it like literally, you're flat, you're lying down on this thing. You're quite literally lying down on this thing, and then it gets to the top, right? It goes over here, and we're like, okay, it's gonna drop. It gets here, and you think it starts dropping once it gets like here, right? You think that it would drop when it gets to like here, right? It's just gonna go noom. You think it would just go noom? No! It goes here, and it goes here, and it stops! It stops here! It stops! For like a whole 2 seconds! 2 seconds, it just stops! And then it goes, there's like a little speaker up here as well, and it just goes, それでは準備はいいですか? And I was just like, why are you telling me the drop is gonna happen? Just drop! You know, anyways, and then after from this, then it goes, you know, then it just goes afterwards. It was so scary. I just, what's it called? I saw it from afar, and I was like, that's freaky. That's freaky. Why does it stop at the very top? Like, why does it slow down at just before the drop as well? Oh my gosh. But anyway, so that one was the one that I was most scared of. I was like terrified for it. So as we were lining up, we were almost at the end of the, what's it called? Almost at the end of the line when we're just about to get onto the actual roller coaster, and I'm still freaking out about the vertical like climb. And I was telling my friend, I was just like, I'm so scared of the vertical climb. I'm so scared of it. And then she just goes, oh, that's not at the beginning. I was like, what? So you're telling me you have a roller coaster, and then it does the vertical climb, and then it has the second part of the roller coaster? Like, you're not going to get the scariest part over and done with and then enjoy the roller coaster? You're going to have the roller coaster, and then the scary part, and then back to the roller coaster? Like, what do you mean? And she was just like, yeah, there's like a bit of a roller coaster beforehand, and then it goes up to the climb, and then it continues the roller coaster. And I was like, at this point, I had already like put my bags and stuff in like the locker that was there, and I was like, okay, well, it's too late to leave now. And then so my friend and I, we were sitting down, and then we were holding onto the bar together again with our hands, like literally hands crossed together with the bar in between our hands, right? And we were like 恋人つなぎみたいな感じで、like 友達とね、なんかこのバーをギュって握ってたんですよ。But anyway, so we were holding on to it, and then it goes into like a dark part. It's like it starts off with a dark area, and then we're like, oh wait, is it gonna start now? And then as we were saying, like, is it gonna start now? It just suddenly drops you, and we're like, oh my god, what the heck? We did not see it coming because it's so dark you can't see the tracks, right? And so it drops us suddenly, and it starts going super fast, and then a friend and I was just like, oh my god, it's already so intense. And it goes and goes and goes, and then all of a sudden it slows down, and it goes into this like little like tunnel looking thing and you just see it on the wall. Get ready for the 121 degree drop. And I was like, holy cow, oh my god, no, why did they have to tell me? Anyway, so then we were holding on to like the hand, and then it starts the vertical climb, and I just immediately closed my eyes, and I'm like, I'm just thinking, I'm just like, I'm lying down, don't worry, I'm just lying down, I'm not going upwards, I'm not going up, I'm just lying down. And then my friend and I, the hand that's holding the bar together, we're squeezing our hands tighter and tighter. I'm pretty sure if the ride was any longer, we would have lost a finger or two, because we were definitely cutting off circulation. We were 100% cutting off circulation on this ride. But anyway, so it's going up like vertically, and we're just like, okay, I'm not saying anything. And then the girl next to us, like this random girl we don't know, on the ride just goes, eh? なんかやばくない? もう落ちそうなんだけどこれ. And then I was just like, oh. She is essentially said is just like, even just like going up vertically makes me feel like I'm about to fall out of this like cart. Is the safety bar like strong enough to keep us in? And like I was like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Anyway, so it does the drop and everything, and then once it did the drop, we were just like, oh, okay, it's not as scary anymore. So we got off. Our hands are finally like, what's it called? Had some time to like get the circulation back to the fingertips and everything. But then we were like, you know, the scariest part of that was literally the vertical climb. It was so slow, and because it's directly vertical, it literally feels like you're like, if you lean back a little bit, you'll fall out. That's what it felt like. But once it like the actual 121 degree drop wasn't as bad. Yeah, it feels like you can just slip out of the cart so easily. Anyway, so like anyway, so the 121 degree drop wasn't as scary, and my friend and I just looked at our hands and we're just like, we practically like lost circulation on our fingertips. My favorite ride was the Zokkon, the in my opinion the most chill one. It was the one with like the motorbike. It goes fast, it goes swing swing swing, and it also goes backwards at one point, but it was so fun. Mecha tanoshii. Yeah, I think that one's my favorite one. But for my friends, because there was like 4 of us, right? 2 of us like are really good with like spinny rides, but not like the heights. And so we went on the teacups because one of my other friends was like, oh, I'm scared of roller coasters, but I really want to try the teacup one. And so we went on the teacups and we were splitting into 2 so that we could like ride like have 2, because one of them was just like, I know you're gonna spin it to me. She said to me, she's like, I know you're gonna spin this teacup like crazy, so I don't want to be with you. And so she went with like one of the other girls in the 4 of us. And so we split into 2. And the friend who's really scared of roller coasters was with me. And so the ride starts. And then I just start spinning this teacup so fast that my friend was like, oh my god, my abs is getting a workout because the central food force is literally pulling me out. She wasn't even spinning it. She was just like holding on to the bar on the side, and she was just like, we're going so fast, I'm getting dizzy, and she's spinning. But anyway, so that I look over to the other side, and then I just hear screaming from one of the other teacups, and then it's just like, what? I thought that was gonna be the chill teacup, because we all thought that the other teacup was gonna be the chill one, where I'm gonna be the one that's spinning the teacup, right? But they were screaming in the other one, and I was like, what? Gravity went into your muscles? No, it's because like when you're being pulled out as you're sitting on like the little teacup, and you're trying to pull yourself back in towards the center so you don't get flung outwards. That's why the abs were being like used. Anyway, so I hear screaming in the other teacup. I didn't get motion sickness at all, actually. I didn't get dizzy at all. So when we finally got off, I just like hopped out, and then the 2 friends who were like, I'm not good with spinning, we're still sitting on. And I was like, do you need a hand? Everything, go to the other one. And then the other girl's just like, I need help. I thought this was going to be the chill teacup, but it spun so much. And then the other friend that was on the that was on the teacup with the girl that really needed help was just like, I never said I wasn't going to spin it. She's straight up, she just kept quiet when the girl was just like, I know you're gonna spin it, so I don't want to go with you. I don't want to go. I want to make this be a chill one. She stayed quiet the entire time when she was saying when she was saying her little speech about wanting to be on a chill ride, like a really chill one that doesn't spin too much. It's just like a nice, relaxing, like a la 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 kind of ride. And then she gets spun like crazy, and she just goes, I never said I'm not gonna spin it. I never said I was not gonna spin it. Like, what? Yeah. Actually crazy. But anyway, so Fujiki was really fun. I would love to go again sometime. My favorite part about it was the fact that there was like the Oshinoko collab as well. And so a lot of the rides had the Oshinoko voice actors talking. Like the teacup ride was specifically Aqua and Ruby talking to each other. And Aqua started yapping a lot. So, and the Ruby's just like, Wakatta! And so like that. It was my favorite part. I collected the stamps on a random piece of paper that I had in my wallet. So, コラボやってたんですよ. It was very fun. But I was also so tired afterwards. I was so tired afterwards, and I had bruises everywhere from the roller coasters. Dude, the Fujiki roller coasters are no joke. One of my friends that I always go to like Disneyland and Disney Sea stuff with, she's just like, yeah, I'm not really good with roller coasters, but Disneyland and Disney Sea is like, okay, it's doable. I can survive the roller coasters here. And then, so to that friend like a while ago, I was like, I really want to visit Fujikyu one day. And she was just like, oh, you have to find someone else. I'm not going to Fujikyu. And I was like, why? She was like, the rides are too intense. I found out what she meant by that. It was, the rides are so intense. Like, actually so intense. But it was so fun as well at the same time. あざ気をつけて。そう、めっちゃあざできちゃったんですよ。コースターで。やべー。まあ、全部治ったんだけどね。It all just got, it's all... なんだっけ。It's all... なんだっけ。Wait, what was I talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah, it's all like fixed now. My bruises, non-existent anymore. We're chilling. あざができるって初めて聞いた。肉が足りねえけど。Come on. I think it's because I don't have enough padding on me. Was it collab foods? I didn't see any collab foods myself. I also wasn't really looking too hard because I ate like a bunch of onigiris on the way to Fujikyu. Like on the way to Fujikyu, we went by bus. But I was eating onigiris, I was eating snacks the entire time. Anyway, so I was eating snacks the entire time and just like eating the whole time. Hold on, my brain is not working right now. And so then when we went on like the first ride, the Fujiyama one, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't eat before the roller coaster. It's fine. And we went on the first ride, and I was like, oh, yeah, if I eat on any of these roller coasters, it will probably come back up. And so I didn't eat. I didn't eat until I went on every single roller coaster. So I didn't have any of like the foods that was in the actual park. But maybe one day I'll go back and have eat something there again. It was really fun though. Very fun experience. Very, very cold. And I brought a scarf with me, but you had to take off the scarf for every ride anyway, so I pretty much just didn't wear the scarf. 楽しめたならよかった. Yay! And they had Naruto Land as well. Naruto Land. They had like the ramen there as well, and I was really like tempted to eat the ramen, but I was like, if I eat the ramen, it will come back up. Yeah, I bought like cookies for Mane-san as from Naruto Land as like I gave it to Mane-san as a present, like a temiyage. Have you seen Naruto? Yeah. We saw all the characters. I don't think it had any rides in it, but it was just like a little walking area. Oh no, there's one ride. There was one ride, but we didn't go on it because it was like an indoors ride where you're shooting at like projectiles or whatever. You're like pew 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 on this ride. I didn't go on it, so I can't explain it, I guess. But yeah, it was really fun. And you go through it. You go through Naruto Land to reach Eizanaka. And my god, Eizanaka was so intense. I still try to like figure out if Eizanaka was more scary or the 121 degrees drop was more scary. I feel like Eizanaka, the second time we rode it, was definitely more intense. But the vertical rise was really freaky for me. So, yeah. I like amusement parks. Do you guys like roller coasters in general? As I'm gonna eat some dark chocolate because I bought dark chocolate since I'm like I was craving dark chocolate the other day and I bought it yesterday. Yeah, alright. Yes? I haven't ridden one in many years now. I just remember when I was a young doll and I wasn't tall enough at one point. Like I think at one point I went to like a roller coaster, no, amusement park, and I hadn't grown enough yet, so I was still like, I was like 100 and I don't know, like 20 or something, 120 centimeters or something at the time, and so I was too short to ride a roller coaster. And I remember back then I was so. I can ride any roller coaster now, but what's okay. Back then, I was so sad. I was like, what do you mean I can't ride a roller coaster? I wanted to ride this roller coaster. I was looking forward to this roller coaster all day, and I can't ride it. And so, like, what's it called? My sister, my doll sister, and stuff, and her friends go on the roller coaster while I'm waiting next to the roller coaster, upset, and I'm just looking at the roller coaster like. Wait. I'm just looking at the roller coaster like. And then I hear, like, as they were getting strapped in, then I hear a sudden announcement. There was a sudden announcement on the speaker, and it just goes. Biggest apologies, people, for your time and for your time lining up for this ride. However, we will be going into a sudden maintenance, last second maintenance for this roller coaster, so the ride will not be in operation. And I was like, whoa, did I just curse this ride? Like, because my doll sister literally strapped into this roller coaster, had to get unstrapped. Like, they had to unstrap her from the roller coaster and comes off the roller coaster and was just like, I was looking forward to that. What do they mean? It's like sudden maintenance. So, like, I was like, did I curse the roller coaster? Maybe I did. Maybe like I did curse the roller coaster. Because I wasn't allowed to go on it. They were like, you're too short. You're too short to ride this roller coaster. And then the roller coaster broke. The roller coaster broke because they refused me. If you can't ride, no one can. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna have some dark chocolate. This dark chocolate is so sweet. What the heck? Well, I guess it's still technically dark chocolate. I think my brain just suddenly turned off. By the way, I'm gonna do another stream later on tonight. But I'm just gonna like do. I'm no me qué. I'm gonna have a little break in between, but I am gonna do a second stream later on in memberships. It's gonna be another work stream, but I'm probably just gonna yap there as well. Later on. That's right, if I can't ride the roller coaster, no one can ride the roller coaster. Yay! I don't even remember which roller coaster it was. It was in Gold Coast at the time. Isogashi dog. Yippee! Let's go. There's so much things cooking. I'm cooking, guys. I always say that, but I'm cooking. Isogashi. Alright. What did I watch yesterday? I feel like I was watching something. I watched the newest episode of Ranma. I had a thought, but it just escaped my brain. Oh yeah, I watched the newest episode of Ranma, the second season one, I think. And then I watched a couple of episodes of Gachiakuta. I'm only the first, like, couple of episodes though. Gachiakuta, the anime about using rubbish to make it into a weapon. Thinking Maririn. I'm okay. I'm okay. Honestly, still got a little bit of cramps, but that's alright. I really like Mao Mao. Apothecary Diaries is right now one of my favorite animes. It's actually like one of my favorite animes right now. I like the anime so much. I read the manga. I caught up like immediately, and then I started reading the light novel, which I haven't caught up yet because I got too busy. But I am very much ahead. I remember in the karaoke call, everyone just called the show Mao Mao. Mao Mao. No, Apothecary Diaries. I love it. I love the show. It's great. It's great. I love Mao Mao. Mao Mao is my favorite. Mao Mao. Mao Mao, big love. Mao Mao, big love. I haven't watched Red because everyone says it's good. You like what's it called? It's too hyped up, so I'm gonna get disappointed if I watch Kan. I get that. I can see it. I like it, but what's it called? I guess it just depends what you like. If you're not into like mystery, I just like Momo. I just like Momo. Oh, Free Run I actually haven't watched enough of yet. I gotta watch it still. Recently though, I haven't really been able to keep up with too many anime. I've had a hard time actually sitting down and watching the show. I still do sometimes, but I just remember. Like sometimes it's like these phases. I go through phases where I'm like, suddenly I'm gonna watch a show and I will follow it weekly and I'll watch it till the end. And then other times I'll watch a show and I'll stop midway through an episode. I'll be like, I'll come back to this later time. Yeah, it's a live translation thingy that just uses my voice, what I say, and it translates. So sometimes it's not the most accurate, but I think it's pretty useful. So 決まってるし、映画もあるの。映画もあるの。You know, I cannot choose a number one favorite because it changes depending on what I'm watching. Right now, it's a close between Aikatsu and Kusuriya no Hitorigoto. Those two are pretty close right now. I really like them. Cartoon? Like not J animation? I don't really watch not Japanese animation. What is difference between cartoon and not cartoon? I don't really watch many cartoons, I think. Disney? I really like watching it struggle when you go into full motor. When I start yapping at full speed and it just like... When I talk too much and it fills up the entire screen with translations because I'm like saying too much in one breath. You're so right. What? My favorite Disney princess is Rapunzel. Rapunzel is my favorite Disney princess. So Tangled is my favorite movie. What else is there? Tangled's my favorite movie. I really liked Wicked as well. I just love the songs. I'm excited for the second part as well. Like the second movie that they're working on, which I'm probably not going to be able to see for another long time because it takes a long time to actually release in Japan. Yeah, I'm excited for the second part of the movie anyways. Animes that like my favorite two animes is Aikatsu and Kusuriya no Hitorikoto, and there's also like other ones that I really like as well. Haven't watched it for a while. My favorite Japanese J-drama. Favorite J-drama is Good Morning Call. K-drama? For K-drama, it's in between the one where the main character becomes an old lady during the day, and between the Bon Appetit and Your Majesty. Honestly, the Bon Appetit Your Majesty was pretty fun. Yeah. The Animal Crossing speak method. Yes, Miss Day and Night. Yes, that one. Miss Day and Night. It's like a Korean drama that it was pretty funny. It's like when I think this girl gets cursed, and then when it's during the daytime, they get turned into like an old lady. But they were like they've been struggling to get a job for the longest time, and then they get cursed, and they're like, "What am I meant to do? Now I really can't get a job." And then she gets a job instead when she became the old lady. So when she was an old lady, she actually managed to get a job faster than she did when she wasn't. So I was like, oh, wow, okay, real. It's so hard to get a job sometimes these days. Anyway, so then it's like there's a bit of a murder mystery as well as romance in this show. One of like the whole time they're pretty much trying to solve. The whole time during the show they're trying to solve a murder mystery. And then okay. They're trying to solve a murder mystery. My brain stopped working. Oh, yes, okay, I got it. They're trying to solve a murder mystery during the whole show, while also, like, the main girl and the main lead, like the main girl and main guy, they do fall in love, but not when the girl is in her old lady form. So the main guy does not know about the main girl the main guy did not link that the girl was also the old lady. Anyway, so there's like the story about those, and they just have to like figure it out, and they kind of like see what is they kind of see if eventually they'll find out. Essentially, I'm trying to say it in a way that doesn't like doesn't spoil it, you know. But yeah, essentially it's like that. The K-drama is quite wholesome. Yeah! I liked it. But I also did like Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. Which is this girl who's a chef, a Michelin star chef, and gets transported back in time to like the Joseon period or something. And then gets forced to cook her way to like safety, essentially. Yeah. It was quite interesting. And the main actor, the main actress was Yuna from Girls' Generation. Girls' Generation actor. I mean, Girls' Generation. Yuna was the main girl. Cartoons. So I watch a lot of anime, but I don't watch a lot of cartoons. I did watch like pretty much all of the old Barbie movies though. The most recent one that I watched was Secret Door. Barbie and the Secret Door or something. But before Secret Door, I literally watched every single Barbie movie. Some could argue that anime is cartoons. I would say opposite way around. Because anime is just animation. Anime is literally a shortened word for animation. So you could say that Disney movies are anime. Because it's an animation. A question who your favorite Aikatsu character is. My favorite Aikatsu character is Niji no Yume. Niji no Yume, she is so cute, she's so hardworking, and she is just hog. Her song's my favorite. Music of Dream is my favorite as well. When that one, I saw it on like a Blu-ray, I think, is what it's called. But what's it called? When her singing actor. So I think for Aikatsu they have like separate the voice actor and the person who sings is separate sometimes, I think, if I remember correctly. Yume-chan's singing actor during like a show, she was singing the Music of Dream and she started crying, and I was like, so real. I was like, so real. She's like mid-sentence. And I was like, oh, that's so real. That's so real. Western term and Japanese term. What's the difference? What does cartoon even stand for? I mean, what does cartoon mean? Music of Dream, my favorite too. Oh. Yeah, that's my favorite song as well. Music of Dream, I love. I sang Music of Dream in the Aikatsu karaoke relay that I was part of. Was it 2 weeks ago or was it last week? I can't remember. Simple drawing showing the features of its subjects in a humorous, exaggerated way, especially a how do you say that word? Satirical one in a newspaper or magazine, as per Google. What is anime? Anime is a style of Japanese animation, apparently. Yeah. But apparently, yes, in global and Japan, like Japanese definition is kind of different. Anime like is used for like all animated works. But in like not Australia, sorry, in like the West, people use anime to only talk about Japanese animation. So it's kind of like what is... I was trying to explain this to my friend like a while ago, like a few years ago actually. I was talking to her, I was just like, did you know that anime is just animation? So if any animation that you've seen can be called anime? A motion picture using animation techniques to photograph a sequence of drawings rather than real people or objects. Yeah, so anything that's animated. So yeah, like when I remember once being like, I was like, you know those like controversial takes people. Once I was like talking to my friends and I was like, Disney movies are just animation, anime. Disney movie is anime technically. And then they were like, what? No, Disney movies are cartoons, not anime. And I was like, I mean, anime is just animation. Is Disney movies an animation? Except for the live action ones. Those ones are different. And then they're like... They were like, no! No! I was like, that's just what it means! I ruined their brain. Any moving drawing is animation. Yeah, so technically Disney is anime. And if you think about it, Bob the Builder is anime. That sounds so strange. Any moving drawing. 言葉の意味は変わるものだからね。まあ、そうだね。I just remember because that friend was getting really triggered at the teacher saying that the teacher pretty much said that anime was Japanese cartoons. You know, it's just like, oh, so you watch Japanese cartoons? And then that friend got so triggered. She was like, no, it's not cartoons. It's anime. And then at me on the side being like, cartoon is just anime. Like, anime is cartoon. Cartoon is anime. It's just different words used in, like, different countries. You know, it's a different language. And then they're like, no! I was like, anime is literally animation cut off. Like, when you say animation, you're essentially saying anime. You know what I mean? Just cut off half of the word and you got you're already saying it. Bob the Builder could take on the strongest shonen pro tags. A real, like, what's it called? The Hokage does a big fight, and then you just pan over, and there's like the Bob the Builder. Can you fix it? Bob the Builder. Yes, we can. And then it's like Bob the Builder goes sit down to the Hokage fight. Oh god. Koala Brothers. Oh, I don't even know if I watched that. Is there a term for live action shows from Japan? Live action? Jishaban? I think that's the Japanese way. Jishaban, which is like, I think very literal translation is actual photo version. Actual photo version is very literal translations, but it pretty much just means like live action version. British cartoon? I think so. I don't like that word, but that is subculture. Wait, which one? Which word? Jisha. Oh. What were some Aussie TV shows you grew up with? I grew up with like most of the shows in Australia come from other countries. But I think there was a couple with let me see. Let me back check because I don't know if the shows I watched were British or American. But actually, I spent the majority of my first few years as a human in China. So most of the shows were actually Chinese. What's it called? I watched Crayon Shin-chan in Chinese. I watched Chibi Maruko-chan in Chinese. And I watched Dragon Ball in Chinese. I also watched 大耳朵图图小还和小头爸大耳朵图图和小头爸爸 And then there was this other show that I completely forget the name of, so I won't be able to. And then there's like, oh, I watched Doraemon in Chinese. 小叮当. It is. And then like I watched a bunch of like Chinese shows, honestly. Mostly. I don't know. Xiao Ding Dang, yeah. 大头儿子和小头爸爸. Oh my god, okay. The one I watched the most was 喜羊羊和灰太狼. 喜羊羊和灰太狼. I think that one I watched the most. I also watched Dora the Explorer in China. I just have this very vivid memory. I have this very vivid memory of watching Dora the Explorer when there was a tornado coming through my area of living. And I was literally like 3 years into being human. 3 years into being human. I've been a human for 3 years at this point. And then I'm watching Dora the Explorer. It's like, and Dora goes, "Oi." So like, "Hola, soy Dora," and stuff like that. It's just like, where is Swiper? And then the electricity just cuts off. And I was like, what? I was home alone at this point because my grandma was out playing mahjong. My doll sister was at boarding school. Doll mother was nowhere in sight. Doll father was also no longer part of the world. And so like I was home alone watching Dora the Explorer after school. Power turns off. I look outside and I just see this like I see a literal tornado. Like it's tiny. It was a tiny tornado, but still it was like freaky. So I was like, wow, that's scary. It's so dark. So I took the stairs down to the first floor and I knocked on the door of my neighbors. I was just like, "Hello. The power in my house went off and I don't know how to turn it back on. So can I come join you here?" And so I joined my neighbors during that time. I had this very vivid memory because I went down because the power went off and I couldn't watch my Dora the Explorer. So I played with the kids that was at in the first floor, you know. Anyways, that was like my very vivid memory of when I was a very, very young human. My Melody! I watched that one in Japanese. Okay. Are these really? Wait, hold up. Bluey? Bluey I actually never watched. See, I don't know if half of these are actually from Australia. Adventures of Bottletop Bill and his best friend Corky, sorry. Bill and Corky. I watched that one. And I watched from Postman Pat. Postman Pat I watched as well. You see, I don't know if half of these are Australian. I only watched High Five like once and I got bored. I also watched this one's definitely not Australian, but I watched Charlie and Lola. And also the Shaun the sheep. Did you watch Play School watching her? I did. And it was actually low-key really entertaining. Like I would still watch Play School now if I had the opportunity to, but I don't know. Oh, Little Princess! Yes, I remember Little Princess. I'm looking through like a list. I also watched Peppa Pig. Oh, I also watched the Magic School Bus or whatever. Lazy Town! I also watched the thingy, the Sesame Street as well. The Bear in the Big Blue House, oh my gosh. Arthur! I also watched Arthur and Pingu. I did not watch Thomas the Tank Engine. I just remember it freaking me out a lot. Angelina Ballerina! Yeah. Old Natsukashi shows. Oh my god, I remember watching Franny's Feet. Franny's Feet was like so fever dream to me for some reason. Angelina Ballerina was fun. I did watch Bob the Builder, yes. But I'm pretty sure that's not Australian as well. It's just we had that in Australia. In the Night Garden. In the Night Garden. I thought Macca was the main character because I liked Macca so much. I watched In the Night Garden and I literally was just like, no, Macca is the real main character. But Macca is not the main character. It's the blue one. Macca, woo. You guys know it? Do you guys know it? It's Macca. Macca, aka, waka, mika, maka, mu. Macca, aka, yaka, ika, aka, u. Hamdam, aga, bang, ing, u. Macca, aka, waka, mika, maka, mu. Hey, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, my goodness. In the Night Garden, yeah. I just straight up thought that, I was like, this definitely is main character. I think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes of Jibber Jabber. I'm just looking through the list right now. I have not watched the Koala Brothers. I remember watching Horrible Histories so much. It's a comedian show that shows the sides of history they don't teach you in school, apparently. Horrible History. I don't think children should watch it, but it's fine. Bananas in pajamas, not in 3D version. Bananas in pajamas. Timmy Time. What? Yes, I did watch that. Oh my god. Dude, that's Kashish. What history show? No, it's actually so cool. The Horrible Histories. It's like they had like these people dressed up as people in like the olden days, like the historical time, and they dressed up as like historical figures, and then they teach you like different parts of it. Like literally, they had this one where your ear gets pinned to a pole and they chop it off. Is it the reason why you know about toilet history? No, it's not. It is partially the reason why I know some torture methods though. It's partially the reason why. But honestly, I learned more about history from Horrible Histories than I did from actual history class in school. Because I could not focus in actual history class in school. Okay. Still looking. Wow, Wubsy! Oh my god, that's Kashish! Wow, Wubsy! I remember there was like a game for that one on like I don't even remember what it was on, but I used to play it. Wow, Wubsy! Peppa Pig, yes. And there's like this other one. It's like the shapes or something. There's also this like really creepy looking one. I don't know if it is Australian, but like there's like these fluffy these fluffy, not really Teletubby looking. Oh, I don't know. Oogles. Boobles? I found Boobas! The Boobas! Yeah! It sounds so weird out of context, but it's B-O-O-H-A... I mean, no, B-O-O-H-B-A-H. I remember seeing like one episode of it being like, this is so weird, and just never watching it ever again. I know, the show is like an actual fever dream. Search it up. BOOHBAH. It's an actual show. It's an actual show. The Booba. I don't even remember anything that happens in it. I just remember like watching it once and being like, this is so weird. I'm never watching this ever again. Booba. Oh, my youngest brother watches that. Oh. My condolences. No, not sus. 子供向けのテレビ番組なんです、それ。I did watch Teletubbies. But Teletubbies is great. Tinky Winky. Is it like more surreal? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to like search it up. It's BOOHBAH. Booba. Like you quite literally just have to like search it up to see it. It's hard to explain. Teletubbies, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, Poe. I remember like laughing at Poe every single time. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, Poe. The vacuum cleaner thingy? Oh yeah! Is it anime though? I feel like Teletubbies was them like people in a suit. My god, guys. Is it just me or do the Teletubbies kind of look like Labubus? Oh my god, I reminded myself! Dude, the other day, I had the Labubu song stuck in my head. Like, literally, I was just sitting there, minding my own business, and then my brain is just going, Labubu, Labu Labu, Labubu, Labubu, and I was like, stop! And I just reminded myself, no! Labubu's not kind of ugly. No. Oh, this is horrible. Always looked that way weird when I watched Teletubbies. But it's a show made for children. Teletubbies, Tinky Winky. Tinky Winky. Tinky Winky. Dipsy. Dipsy. La la. Poe. I guess they're level senpais if you think about it. Did you watch H2O Just Add Water and the Fairies? Okay, I've seen like little clips of it, but I never actually watched the whole show. I've seen more memes of H2O than the actual show. It's like, oh no, Cleo! The condensation! Yeah, like I actually haven't watched it myself. But I've seen more memes of it than anything else. And what's the other one? The fairies? Let's see. I did not see the fairies actually. Oh no, the condensation! Cleo! About getting hypnotized by Cocomelon, but then we look back to Teletubbies. fair though, at least Cocomelon, even though it's like kind of like annoying to like listen to in the background all the time, and like the Cocomelon and stuff like that. Like it's annoying to hear in the background. But if you think about it, it's actually more healthy. I mean, not healthy, but it's like it actually teaches the children actual stuff rather than like just random things, you know? Like Teletubbies don't even speak. If it's just like a narration talking over to the Teletubbies, it's just like, what are you gonna do today? Good morning. It's time for the Teletubbies and stuff like that, right? Hold on, I was gonna search up the other one. Was this? Ba-ba-bum. So who watches H2O? Ayo. And where the fairies? What is it? Teletubbies or something? Wait, someone else said another show. I do not have La Boo Boo. No, I do not have La Boo Boo, and I probably will never get a La Boo Boo. I would rather have like the other doll and the skull one, the other skull. I would rather have that one because it's more my vibes. Great, thank you for the gifted membership. Ooh, drop something. They just rely on clips of their viewers or something. Eh? Eh? I have your puppet though. Oh, thank you. I would get neither. I would save my money. My goodness. Teletubbies. I also did not have any Teletubby toys. What did I like as a young? I really liked Barbie. My favorite was back in the day. My favorite was, it still is my favorite actually. But my favorite is Princess and the Pauper, and I had a little toy. My Little Pony. Sorry, I was about to say that I had a toy for the, what's it called? For Seraphina. I had a white cat and I named it Seraphina. And then I was like, oh my god, that's right. I also had the toys for My Little Pony. I even watched like the super old one as well. The one in like the 1980s or something, you know? It's actually so fun. It was so fun. Like they actually spoke. There was humans. There was humans in the My Little Pony movie in 1980 something. There was like two humans that was friends with the ponies, and then there was like 3 witches as well that ate sandwiches that had worms in it. I remember that. But yeah, Princess and the Pauper is my favorite Barbie movie. It's so fun. There's so many good Barbie movies as well. Princess and the Pauper was great. The Nutcracker, even though it was like literally one of the first few like movies that Barbie's movies made, it's so good. Swan Lake, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Barbie Princess and the Barbie and the Three Musketeers, so fun as well. And then the island one. Island Princess. Barbie Island Princess. Also amazing. Really fun. The animals look a little bit cursed though. Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. Amazing. Very fun as well. What else is there? I liked Fashion Fairy Tale, but after that I started like not watching as much. I also really liked the Barbie Princess Charm School. I don't know. I just like princesses. What else was there? I also did watch like all of the Fairytopia ones. I literally had every single one of the DVDs for Fairytopia and Mariposa and everything. I had all of them. People! Oh my god, the other day I was looking at TikTok and it was just like my favorite rankings of the side characters in like my favorite side character my favorite sidekick characters in Barbie movies. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, yeah. Yes, Serafina, yes. Oh, Wolfie, yes, yes. And I'm looking, and it gets to the very top, and I'm like, oh, Bibble! Bibble is like so cursed, but great at the same time. There's a company that makes all the props. Did you know? Did you know that there is a TikTok person that has made a custom rug that actually lights up when you step on each tile? It's so crazy. She made a cosplay. Like, she made a cosplay, a costume with a wig, and she was like dressed up as Genevieve or whatever. And then she made the rug. She printed it out and then like stitched it on and then like programmed it so that it makes the sound. And the craziest part is it goes doo 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 doo. And then at the very end, she spins 3 times and it goes and everything. And it lights up slowly. It's so crazy. The same person. It was so cool. It's actually so cool. I'm pretty sure if you search it up, you might see it on TikTok. The same person also made a wig for a cosplay of like Tangled Rapunzel, and it actually lights up. Like, I think there's like a button or something, and it slowly lights up from the scalp, and it just slowly glows to the end. And then she just starts at like the video literally goes flower gleam and glow, and it just goes shwing and starts glowing up. It's actually crazy. And then there's another one that they recently did that was absolutely insane. I don't know how this lady knows how to do everything. She just knows how to do everything. Like, how? But she made the final, you know that one, like, in the Yume no Patissier. Yume no Patissier, it's like a patissier anime, right? And in one of the competitions, they weren't able to finish off their pastry piece in time. They made like a little town, right, out of chocolate and other stuff and other pastry things, and they couldn't put the final piece on it. And she was like, sir, I was really triggered. Not triggered. I was like, I really wanted to see it fully completed, so I decided to try and make it in real life. And then she just straight up makes a whole pastry thingy that it looks exactly like the anime, and it's edible. This lady is absolutely crazy. She's peak. I'm looking forward to what she's gonna do next. Like, this was like me when I watched like that one girl, Lizia. When she would make like everything from scratch, and like in the Lizichi. Like when she made like all those videos back then, like I used to watch it all the time. It was like my favorite thing. And then she's also like crazy. Like, she made it, and she actually was just like, now I can be satisfied to actually finish, put it on the top and finish off the thing that they were trying to make in the anime. I was like, imagine just being able to do that. It's like, wow, I can't, like, they didn't finish it in the anime because they ran out of time because of the plot. And it's really frustrating, so I'm gonna finish it off for them. It makes the entire thing, remakes it in real life, and then finishes it off. Insane. Absolutely insane. I'm excited to see what she does next though. Must have taken ages to make that. Like, all the wiring behind it must be super hard. I know, right? Yeah, no, because it looked so good. Like, I'm not even kidding. It looked so good. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna go find her. Hold up. I'm gonna find her. Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure this is her her account. Yes. I don't know which one to show. It took her 3 months. It took her 3 months, chat. 3! Holy cow. Here, I found it. It looks insane. It looks so good, and it's actually made out of like sweets. The dedication is crazy, and it's so I admire. Like, it looks so good. Sorry, I'm just watching the video at this point. It looks so good. A Patriot competition, the team fell out within... Yeah. Before he could complete it, resulting in the deepest regret. Yeah, exactly! And it's not just the main one. She made every single dish in that competition in one. She made it in one and put them all together. Do you have any idea how insane this is? All the dishes. Every single one. She's so cool. She is so cool, man. いや、すごくないそれ。マジで綺麗じゃない Anyways, so yeah, that's me gushing about this lady that is so talented. It's absolutely crazy. The way like everything that she makes just looks so good as well. I've watched all of the Ojamacho Doremi. My favorite one was the sweets one though. The one where they like there was Momoka, I think, and then they work at like a sweets shop. So yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, the Momoko and Ompu Moto peak. Bikkuri bing bing. I know the pirika pirika pepperino pepperita. Bye bye popo popo. Those are the only two that I fully remember. But if I search it up, I can say it. There's also another show that I did watch. Jewel Pet, which I don't actually remember too much of the story behind it, but I remember watching it a lot back then. I want to rewatch some older shows actually. I think it is. Witty, witty, Toremitty. Samigami-san. Yes. Pirika, pirirara no nomiyaka ni. Ah, pirika, pirirara nomiyaka ni. Pirika patorenu. Natsukashi! This is so Natsukashi. America, Laruka, Larirori, Poppum. Yes. Yes. And then Momoko. Momoko was great too. Perutan Petton, Pararirapon. Who's your favorite character? Hana-chan! Hana-chan was so cute. When she like turned, when she grew up, she was so cute. But even as a baby, she was so cute, man. She was so cute. Pretty. Cute, cute, cute. Pretty, cute, cute. Dancing time! Yeah, Hana-chan was my favorite character. But other than Hana-chan, I really liked Momoko as well. So the characters that weren't from the OG. But the OG I also liked. It's just there's newer characters that joined in later on was peak. Basically, it's Pikachu. Hana-chan kawaii. Chou kawaii. What's another natsukashi show? Did you see how she has a kikara? What? Princess Tutu and Puripara and Puri-chan? I mean, I've watched Puripara and Puri-chan and also all the pretty series. I also watched all of Aikatsu. Tokyo Mew Mew. I remember watching that when I first moved back to Australia as a new human. And I remember specifically searching for the one that had subs at like a rental store. And it was pretty fun, yeah. Whenever I watch a show though, I always want to be part of the show. Like I always want to be... I just want to be a magical girl so bad, man. I want to be a magical girl. Let me wake up and find eggs in my bed and be like, oh my god, did I just lay some eggs? And let a Shugokera like hatch from that, please. Or I can let me wake up one day, like, what's it called? Bump into some animal and then become a magical girl. I can become a cat girl, maybe. Oh no, the DVD was the DVD in English subs was for Tokyo Mew Mew. But what if it's Kyubi? I will do it! I'll do it! Kyubi, my wish is to just be a magical girl. My wish is to be a magical girl forever. I feel like that would break the system. Because you can't turn into a witch if you're a magical girl forever. Right? Tokyo Mew Mew need to rewatch. Yeah, I feel like it would break their system. Okay. Is laying an egg common thing for magical girls to do? No. I've seen maybe a couple of episodes. I haven't seen the whole thing though. I have not seen the whole thing. There was this Chinese magical girl show that I also watched. Balala Xiaomoxian. I don't know what it's called in English, but yeah, Balala Xiaomoxian. I didn't watch the anime version. I watched the live action version, and I was like, wow, wow. But I remember watching the full thing over and over again. Marketing found the loophole. Yeah, if you just wish to be a magical girl forever, you can't turn into a witch. Because then you won't be a magical girl forever. Oh my god, guys, there's so many Natsukashi shows. Recently, I'm like low-key wanting to rewatch Dog Days as well. Dog Days, because I can't remember half the stuff that happens anymore. The Dog Days anime. I just remember the main character was so cute. Imagine a few ways where they somehow still make that a bad deal. Wait, which one? Oh, a few ways? Like you just straight up start up as a witch instead. But then if you start up as a witch, then you won't go through all the pains and stuff. Yeah, I don't even remember like any of the content in it. But I just remember watching it and like, interesting. There's a lot of shows that's like that for me there. Okay, no more witches, but magical girls will have to each. Yeah, but I said forever. I said forever, so you know that means I have to live. Fun fact. In dancing, baby shining, return and purple who? The what show? Respawn and fight again. It's a magical girl battle royale. I'd do that. I would do that. I will do that, guys. Recently I'm watching this show as well called Who Made Me a Princess. And I remember seeing a trailer and being like, wow, that's so pretty. Cause the Hoseki no Me, like the jewel eyes, I think that's like so cool. It's like a character that like wakes up and it's just like, oh, I'm this character, I'm back in this time. Okay, I'm gonna make sure try to stay safe and avoid dangers, and then ends up being liked afterwards or something. I mean, it's not like fully completed yet. I heard that the art style in the manhwa was even better, but it looks good still. Kind of gives off not really fully, because Tia Moon Empire is more so like the girl was really spoiled before and was evil because of that. Tia Moon Empire is another show that I really liked, but it kind of gives like similar vibes just a little bit. But yeah, it was really cool. Buddy cool. And of course the punching one. May I ask for one last favor? I feel like a lot of people are watching it, and I watched the new episodes for the Isekai. Okay, I'm looking. It's the Tondemo skill Isekai. A campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skills. This. I don't know, sometimes I just watch random shows and I'm like, wow, that was fun. Delicious Party Purikyo. I haven't watched enough Purikyo. I need to watch more Purikyo. Purikyo minakya. The campfire cooking anime is so chill. Yeah. Is the Princess Isekai series you're talking about based on? It's based off a manhwa. It's still called, the anime title is the same. Who Made Me a Princess? But the other one is like different. The Tia Moon Empire is a different one, where they go back. I watched Idolmaster like ages ago, so I don't remember a lot of the stories recently. But I did watch it like a while ago, especially the one with Miki-chan in it, because Miki-chan was my favorite. Miki and Anzu were my two favorites. Daisuke. My favorite song is Marionette no Kokoro. That's my favorite song. Miki, so Miki-chan がもうマジでチュキ。When they turn manhwas and manga into anime series, especially ones that are shoujo based. Yeah. Whenever every once in a while when I'm like looking for shows to watch and I'm like, wait, there's an anime for this now. I would just watch it so that I can hear my characters, like my favorite characters, like speak. Like you watch it so that you can hear like a seiyu, like a voice actor giving one of your favorite character a voice. You know? Does that make sense? My gosh, I'm getting distracted. I'm looking through like animes now. I'm looking through animes now. Sometimes, instead of watching new shows, I just choose to like rewatch older shows that I've already watched like 10 times before. You guys do that too? I have watched it in Chinese. Kamen Rider. Spats ありがとう。ラップに結婚？マリアはアイドルだからステージと結婚してる。I'm married to the stage, guys. Thank you for the super dope. Yeah, it's been around for a long time. I'm trying to think of like old anime, idol animes. The Monochrome-chan was a idol anime about like a robot. I rewatched AKB0048 like literally 10 times. I also, another show I rewatched like a million times is like Kaito Maid-sama, because it was also one of my favorite animes for the longest time. Yeah, AKB0048. I think AKB has like some really good mangas as well. There was like I think AKB0048, the manga is also kind of different as well. It's like very different to the anime. No, it's AKB0048 episode 0. That's the manga one. And it's quite different from the anime. Like, if I remember correctly, I feel like it was different. Or is it the same? Am I just remembering it wrong? Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. No, I'm not. Wait, am I? It was definitely different. Yeah, no, it was definitely different. Okay. But I remember watching that one and it was like really fun too. And then there's also AKB 49, I think it was. AKB49, where this it's another manga, not an anime, but the main character is a guy that really likes a girl who wants to audition for AKB, and then he cross-dresses to join the auditions alongside with his crush and actually makes it, and then becomes like really popular. If that makes sense. Start learning English. Good luck with your English learning. Good luck, good luck. You know? It's really interesting though. I really like I kind of like stopped reading it midway, so I want to reread it again. どこで読めるんだろうな? AKB49 AKB49 どこで読めるかな? It's only available in Japan though. I'm not gonna read it. You know, today I planned. I didn't plan. I didn't plan anything actually. I just started stream. But I was like contemplating playing some like Minecraft today instead. But then I decided to just do a Zatsudan, and then I'll end, and then I don't know, get some food or something, and then stream for memberships, because I've got more work to do and stuff that I am only keeping for memberships at the moment, so that because that's the membership perk. Your dance is very cute. Thank you. I love dancing. I wanna go to like a ballet class one day again. I used to do ballet a long time ago. And then I stopped, and like recently I've just been like wanting to do it again. My friend told me about 49, but the premises was so odd that I didn't believe him at that time it was real. It's actually really a really good read though. It's the main character cross-dresses because he really likes the girl, but the girl thinks that he's just like supporting him, and then they both join the show, and like what's it called, and they work really hard and become like top idols. And at one point I think the main character like dances through a broken leg or something. Yeah, it was really crazy. Still haven't found any ballet lessons? No, I just haven't found much time. I just gotta like make time. Nappany! Thank you. Welcome to the dollhouse. Cross-dressing guy, idols in space. These are two separate things, by the way. Yeah, the idols in space, there's also the macros, I think. I don't know if they count as in space, but technically there is, right? I love macros. Macros daisuki. Freya is so precious. Freya is so precious. Hey! Don't scratch the wall! Goldfish be scratching. I only watch Macross Frontier. That's the one with like Nanka and Sheriru, right? That one's good as well. I watched Frontier first. Actually, I think I watched Frontier before Warukyure came out. And then as Warukyure was being released, I watched it alongside of its release, kind of. You know? You know what's a show I want to rewatch? If I watched it... Hey, chill. If I watched it for like a membership watch along, would you want to join? Oh wait, hold on. I didn't even say the show yet. The show, I really want to rewatch Ikamusume, Squid Girl. I feel like it's just be like a really chill like thing to watch and like relax. Ikamusume もう一回見たいな。I'd be down. Let's go. There's also a random mecha idol master. Ironically, the only idol master available on video in America. That's so funny. What the heck? That is so funny. Guys, there's some really good idol animes out there, but sometimes you just gotta watch one of those like silly little shows that don't really have like a really big plot to follow, and it's just fun to watch. Cure Piece? I need to watch more Pretty Cure. I've only watched the Princess one. Princess Pretty Cure is the only Pretty Cure that I actually watch, but I've been meaning to watch more because there's a lot of good ones. Hey, stop! My favorite song is like from Heart to Kyatsu. Heart to Kyatsu Pretty Cure sa minna de nasa kazuyo. It's my favorite song, but I've only watched the Princess one. Hello, welcome in. Goldfish is like attacking her own tail. She's like, my tail is like freaking me out. So I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna go. You know. Kind of wild. I used to all of them. 尻尾で遊ぶのあるある。そう、猫のあるあるなんです。あるある。Princess Precure is so peak. Yeah. I remember watching it, but I don't remember the contents. Anybody else have that? Like, you remember watching a show? You're like, yeah, I've watched it, but I don't remember anything that happens in it. Anybody else have that? Or is that just a me thing? It could be just me. Wow, thank you very much. It happens to me all the time watching anything. Oh, and then when you rewatch a show that you're like, oh, this is my favorite show of all times, and you're like, yeah, I love this show because this happens, and then you rewatch it and you're like, when did that happen? What? Did this happen in the show before? And you know what I mean by that? It's like you rewatch something and you just like your brain just magically forgets one whole chunk of the series, and you're like, what? The missed details, yeah. Fiona, you remember? That was me with Oreimo. I don't remember anything from Oreimo, but I definitely did watch it too. Oh god, guys, there's so many of these that's like that. 全部こんな感じなんだよな。Oh, I'm getting distracted again. I wish I didn't get distracted so easily sometimes. That is just me. It's the ADHD. Can't remember anything about foster homes for imaginary friends. Is that the one with the girl that had like the blonde hair? My brain. Sometimes you remember like a story, and then you don't remember the name. And then other times you remember the name and you don't remember the story. And then other times you remember the character and you don't. That's all. That's why I rewatch shows sometimes. But sometimes I like once you start rewatching it, you're like, oh yeah, I remember that happening. Oh yeah, that did happen. I did watch this one kind of show, you know. I was going like, I like potatoes. Yo. Guys, have you guys read the manga for Oran High School? Oran High School Host Club. What the heck? So real for that. I've read a lot of Roald Dahl books. So it's possible that I have read it. It's possible that I did read it because I read a lot of Roald Dahl books. I think maybe I have read it before. I think my favorite Roald Dahl one though, what was it? Na, 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 na. Let me see. My favorite one was probably the BFG, which actually recently had a movie made. I mean, not recent at all. It's not recent at all. But I remember reading it and being like, oh yeah. And then watching the movie and I was like, wow, yeah. But my favorite books, I am The Wall and the Wing. The Wall and the Wing is my favorite book. It's written by Laura Ruby. It's about this girl that is like really, really heavy, but can become like heavy as in they can't jump. And they become like invisible, and then there's this boy that can fly. So the girl is the wall and the boy is the wing. And then there's the other books, like the Enid Blyton, I think, is another one that a lot of her books is like I really like. No, that's what I was talking about. The movie adaptation of the BFG is what I was just talking about. It's so fun. The Faraway Tree, The Naughtiest Girl, those two, I love those. And there was this other one, the circus one. What's the circus one called? Circus one, there was a... Hold up, I know this one. The Magic Faraway Tree. The Wishing Chair. Oh my god, Natsukashi. Maybe I'll start reading books again. The Circus Collection. That's what it was. It's Mr. Galliano's Circus, Hurrah for the Circus, and Circus Days. Like, I just like, the only thing I even remember from the circus one is like the fact that the kid like sticks their hands into like a dog's mouth because they were choking on a bone, and then takes the bone out when all the adults are too scared of it. Oran is not yaoi. It is not. It is actually not yaoi because the main character is not a boy. And that's like shown in the first like episode or something. 言ってた絵本ではなかった。絵本ではない。Magical Faraway Tree is peak. Dude, I kind of want to reread. I just want it to be into a movie so I don't have to read it myself. You know? So, 普通日本なんだけどめっちゃ面白いよ。I used to read a lot of books, but I haven't read a lot in like recent days. The Naughtiest Girl in School was also interesting because I don't know why I liked it so much. All I just remember was like this girl that is like, everyone's like, yeah, no school is gonna be able to change my behavior. She goes to this one school and then she changes to become like the best student, and is now the one that's like, you shouldn't misbehave because this and this school is really fun, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so I just remember reading a little bit, but no remember the details anymore. Oh, why, brain? Why must you forget details? I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. My most recent reading thingy is the light novel for Apothecary Diaries. Soして誰もいなくなった。わかんない。わかんないよ。Lost to time, real. Yeah, but I was reading the light novel for Apothecary Diaries. It was very fun. Very, very fun. I love Mau Mau, man. I love Mau Mau. Mau Mau. Mau Mau, my goat. I'm not up to date yet with Apothecary Diaries because I got a bit busy and I just stopped reading for a bit. I kind of have like these, I have like phases where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read webtoons for like a few weeks and then I stop for like a few weeks. Or I'll be like, webtoons as in like manhwa. Technically it's not even on webtoon, but like, yeah. And then there's like all these times where I just suddenly read light novels, so it just depends. Because I'm kind of getting a bit hungry. 仕事終わって今来た。カリスママリリンかっこよかった。ありがとう、リネブタン。Thank you for the 5 months. ありがとうございます。お仕事もお疲れ様です。Yeah, I think it's time for me to go get dinner. And then I'll see people in the membership stream. Let me talk a little bit about the recent shorts that have been posted. 最近アップしたショート動画 We have Today was Karismax Karisma Charismax. That one was it was fun. It was really fun, and actually I had to hold the pose at the very beginning for a long time. I was holding the pose and I was just like waiting for the song to replay, and it goes do 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 do, and I finally stood up pretty much. The Twice shorts was great. Thank you. This is purple. Ladies, hey, I actually made a couple of mistakes when I was recording that one. So yeah. Turn it up. So then that one was like my okay take though, of course. Tokyo Tomare, I did have like a continuation one, but I don't know when I'm gonna post it yet because there's so many that I'm like, I don't know what order to post it yet. But I will post it eventually, don't worry. I think the next time I'm gonna post a more memey one. A more meme one. Not mean, meme. Meme shorts? Yeah, I've got like one that I'm waiting. There's a couple that I'm thinking of posting, but I think I've been trying to decide which order to post them in. Since I like bulk record it and I just post it slowly, right? But hopefully soon. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go get some dinner. before my membership stream. 今日はメンバーシップ配信もあるので、その間にちょっとご飯食べようかなって思ってます。はい。I'm gonna, just because I can, I'm gonna sing one of my originals. Oh my god! Original song roulette. Hold up. Let me pull up a roulette wheel. Okay, let me write down all my originals. And then we have Candy, Marionette Stage, Puppet Cafe. We have A Doll's Dream. We have Idol Pride. And we have Pendant of Light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have Kira Kira Daydream. Okay. I'ma spin the wheel, guys. I'ma spin the wheel. Which one is it gonna be? Oh! It's A Doll's Dream. Okay. A Doll's Dream. いきます。A Doll's Dream. Stream's gonna end at the end of the song. This song from scratch by myself, and then I made it into an original. So I mean, thank you for watching the stream. Those of you who are in the membership, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, for those who are in the membership, I'll see you in the membership stream afterwards. Thank you for coming by. おつまりに。ティリリロロン。